My jealous sister called me a gold digger and sabotaged my boyfriend's career. My parents defended her yet again. Growing up, my sister Lily and I were never close. She was the golden child, the one who could do no wrong in our parents' eyes. I, on the other hand, was the black sheep, constantly overshadowed by her achievements and charm. No matter how hard I tried, it always seemed like Lily was their favorite. Things between us worsened when I started dating Ryan. He was everything I had ever wanted in a partner: kind, ambitious, and hardworking. He had a promising career as an architect, and his success only made Lily's insecurities flare up. She had always been competitive, but now it felt personal. At first, Lily kept her jealousy subtle, making snide comments here and there. "Wow, you really lucked out with Ryan," she'd say with a smirk. Or, "I wonder what he sees in you." I brushed it off, chalking it up to her usual passive aggressiveness. But as Ryan and I grew closer, her comments became more pointed. One day during a family dinner, she dropped the bombshell. "You know," Lily began, her voice dripping with mock concern, "it's kind of funny how quickly Sophie moved on Ryan. I mean, doesn't it seem like she's more interested in his bank account than him?" The room went silent. My parents exchanged glances, their expressions unreadable. I felt my face flush with anger and humiliation. "That's not true, and you know it," I shot back, my voice trembling. Lily shrugged, feigning innocence. "I'm just saying, Ryan's successful and Sophie's never been one to miss an opportunity." My mom cleared her throat. "Lily, maybe that's enough," she said, though her tone lacked conviction. Ryan, who had been sitting quietly, finally spoke up. "I don't appreciate you talking about Sophie like that," he said firmly. "She's been nothing but supportive of me, and our relationship has nothing to do with money." But Lily wasn't done. Over the next few weeks, she began spreading rumors about me to our extended family and even some of Ryan's colleagues. She painted me as a manipulative gold digger, someone who was using Ryan for his career and connections. I had no idea how far she had gone until Ryan came home one evening, his face pale. "I got a call from my boss today," he said. "Apparently someone's been contacting my firm, claiming that you're trying to use me to get insider information for some kind of business deal." I stared at him in disbelief. "What? That's insane. Who would even say something like that?" He hesitated, then sighed. "It was Lily. She's been emailing my boss and coworkers, pretending to be concerned about me." I felt a mix of rage and despair. Lily had crossed a line, and now she wasn't just targeting me. She was trying to ruin Ryan's career. When I confronted my parents about her behavior, they brushed it off as a misunderstanding. "You know how Lily gets," my mom said dismissively. "She's just looking out for you in her own way." "Looking out for me?" I repeated, my voice rising. "She's trying to destroy my relationship and Ryan's career." My dad sighed. "You two need to work this out between yourselves. We're not getting involved." As always, they refused to hold Lily accountable. I felt completely alone, but I wasn't about to let her get away with it. Little did I know, things were about to escalate even further. After learning what Lily had done, Ryan and I decided we couldn't let her actions go unchecked. She had crossed a line not just by spreading false rumors, but by actively sabotaging his career. The damage she had caused wasn't just personal anymore, it was professional, and it could have long-lasting consequences for Ryan. The next day, Ryan scheduled a meeting with his boss to clarify the situation. He explained that the accusations against me were baseless and presented evidence of Lily's involvement, including her emails. Thankfully, his boss was understanding. "This kind of thing happens more often than you'd think," his boss said with a wry smile. "Don't worry, Ryan. We're not taking these claims seriously, but you might want to handle this on a personal level." While Ryan was relieved his career wouldn't be affected, I knew I couldn't stay silent anymore. I had to confront Lily head-on, even if it meant risking what little relationship we had left. That evening, I showed up at my parents' house unannounced. Lily was there, lounging on the couch with a smug expression, as if she hadn't just tried to ruin my life. My parents were in the kitchen and I could hear them chatting, oblivious to the storm brewing in the living room. "Lily, we need to talk," I said, my voice firm. She glanced up from her phone, feigning boredom. "About what?" "You know exactly what. You've been spreading lies about me and Ryan and it stops now." She rolled her eyes. "Oh, come on, Sophie. Don't be so dramatic. I was just trying to protect Ryan from making a mistake." "A mistake?" I repeated, my anger bubbling over. "You've been calling me a gold digger, sabotaging his career, and turning our own family against me. How is that protecting him?" "I'm just being honest," she said defensively. "You've always been about finding the easy way out, Sophie. Ryan deserves someone who's actually on his level, not someone who's just using him." Her words cut deep, but I refused to let her see how much they hurt. "You're projecting, Lily. You can't stand that I've found someone who loves me for who I am, not for what I can do for them. You're so bitter and insecure that you're willing to destroy other people's happiness just to feel better about yourself." Her face flushed with anger. "How dare you?" "Enough," I interrupted. "I'm done letting you manipulate everyone around you, including Mom and Dad. You need to grow up and take responsibility for your actions." At that moment, my parents walked in, drawn by the sound of our raised voices. "What's going on here?" my dad demanded, looking between us. "Lily has been sabotaging Ryan's career and spreading lies about me," I said, turning to face them. "And you've been enabling her behavior for years. It's time you stop pretending she's innocent and start holding her accountable." My mom looked shocked, while my dad frowned. "Lily, is this true?" he asked, his tone stern for once. Lily hesitated, her bravado faltering. "I was just trying to protect Sophie. I didn't mean for it to get out of hand." "You didn't mean for it to get out of hand?" I said, incredulous. "You've been deliberately trying to ruin my life, Lily. Own up to it." For the first time, my parents seemed to take my side. My mom sighed heavily. "Lily, we've always tried to support you, but this is too much. You had no right to interfere in Sophie's relationship like that." "I was just trying to help," Lily snapped, tears forming in her eyes. "No, you were trying to tear me down," I said, my voice steady. "And it ends now. If you can't respect me or my relationship, then I want nothing to do with you." The room fell silent. Lily looked stunned, as if she hadn't expected me to stand up to her. My parents exchanged uneasy glances but didn't argue. For the first time, I felt like they were finally seeing Lily for who she truly was. In the days that followed, Lily avoided me, and I avoided her. My parents tried to mediate, but I made it clear that I wouldn't tolerate her behavior anymore. Ryan and I focused on rebuilding our lives, stronger than ever. It wasn't easy cutting ties with Lily, but it was necessary. For too long, I had let her toxic behavior affect me, and it was time to prioritize my own happiness. In the end, I realized that standing up for myself wasn't just about confronting Lily, it was about reclaiming my voice and my worth. And for the first time in years, I felt free. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more watching videos.